How's it going, guys? Forrest here with Getting Lost in the Forest. Welcome to my podcast. Welcome to the DCP network. And if you'd ever like to contact me, I'm at gettinglostintheforest@gmail.com. I'm also at GLITF on Facebook. You can message me there. I would actually prefer you to message me there, or email me, one or the other. And I want to thank you guys for following the Darker Side podcast. I just want to give you guys some updates, some really cool updates. My civil action lawsuit that I am in with the Art Institute is kind of moving a little bit forward in progression. There's really not much I can talk about it right now because I can't get too far into details legally, but I'm in a civil action lawsuit with the Art Institute since I went there in 2011. And things are kind of looking up right now. And as sad as it is, though, now that the school lost their accreditation and told their students way beyond the date they should have been telling their students, and all these schools are closing down. I mean, it's sad, but at the same time, we're making progress. Things are looking up for us college students in this lawsuit. And all you can do is just work hard and play hard and try your best at everything you do and be a motherfucking champ. And one other thing is I'm starting to write a script. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, to be honest with you guys. I'm writing a horror, documentary, psychological mystery thriller script, kind of like the Blair Witch Project meets The Visit type of deal. I'm about 9 pages into it, so I'm just starting the beginning of it. I'm having a goal of probably about 95 plus pages. That's really my goal right now. But yeah, I'm writing a horror movie script. I got this podcast going. I have my civil lawsuit that I've been dealing with. So I got a lot of shit I've been dealing with for a long time, and some of it's getting really old. Keep on fighting, guys. Keep resisting, because you know what? Our government in America is fucked. And I'm sick and tired of us paying for the faults of our government. So I'm going to go into my story, my rant of what's chafing my balls. There has been a couple stories this week that have been really chafing my balls, but this one has a happy ending, and I think all of us need a happy ending sometimes, This is like day number 9 on no sex. Oh my God. I'm just going to shut up. Okay. Going forward, this article is from deadstate.org. The title is Pro-Trump Wrestler Caught on Video Yelling Anti-Gay Slur and He Loses His College Scholarship. Now, some of you might feel bad for him, but you know what? I don't feel bad for this piece of shit at all. You know what? It's time that people start to realize that they have consequences for their actions, no matter what. That's what we call equality, baby.
Never really scared to show you what I feel inside. Everything that out on the table, baby, you and I. Everything I see in my head, making this one come true. Everything I see in my head is all because of you. Never really scared to show you what I feel inside. Everything that out on the table, baby, you and I.
After a video of him yelling a homophobic slur during a pro-immigration rally went viral about 3 weeks ago, an incoming college wrestler has lost his scholarship. According to a report from the St. Louis Obispo Tribune News, 18-year-old Bronson Harmon showed up to counter-protest a Keep Families Together rally in Modesto, California, this past June 30th. Now, keep in mind, guys, you guys can trash liberal Hollywood all you want, but let's be real here. California, just like any other state in this country, it's only 10 or 20% liberal. It's really just LA. When the more south you get into California, the more shittier the Republicans are, and then the more north you get, the more honest and approachable the Republicans are. So keep that in mind. California's not a liberal state, just like Texas is not a conservative state. Texas is becoming more of a Democratic-filled voter state than anything else, and people just don't want to realize it. Going forward, while walking past a group of anti-Trump protesters, Harmon gave the middle finger and said, "Fuck you, faggot," while holding a Trump campaign poster. Just before Harmon voiced the slur, his father can be heard in the video saying, "Send their asses back." Since being posted to Facebook this Friday, the video has been viewed over 50,000 times. Responding to the backlash, Harmon said, "I totally regret it." I mean, like any other person would, you should fucking regret it. Did my bullies from my childhood ever apologize to me? Fuck no. None of my bullies ever apologized to me for making my life hell. So for this guy to feel bad, I actually feel good because at least I can fill in that gap for those assholes that were in my life growing up. I got caught up in the heat of the moment, he said. I was there to peacefully protest the things that we believe, and people were harassing us, spitting on us, and calling us Nazis. Well, you're protesting ideologies that are for the LGBT, blacks, and Jews to be annihilated. So, I mean, yeah, you're going to get a good majority of people that are going to fucking spit in your face because that's not what America's about at all. That is never what America was about. Nationalism and Nazism, that is not what America is about. And we will not accept you, nor tolerate you. Because you know what? I am an LGBT second-class citizen in this country still. And until the day that everyone in this country, including me, has the same basic rights and protections that everyone else has, like straight people, then I will maybe be a less angry person. But until then, I am always going to have a lot of rage, a lot of anger towards this country, and I will never trust our government. Nor will I ever trust what we would call patriotism, because that's just a load of bullshit. And of course, this guy, while he was protesting, got a major boner about gay people. So he got caught up in the heat of the moment, guys. Speaking to CBS Sacramento, Todd Harmon said that California Polytechnic State University, San Luis Obispo, has revoked his son's athletic scholarship as a result of the indictment incident. A development which was confirmed by the school's communications specialist, Cynthia Lambert. Bronson Harmon will not be a member of Cal Poly's wrestling team, but we cannot comment on any details regarding his status as a student because of federal and state privacy laws, Lambert said in a statement. Harmon will still attend the school as a student. Todd Harmon says his family is devastated by his son's scholarship being revoked. The family has reportedly obtained an attorney and is considering filing a lawsuit against the school, claiming their First Amendment rights were violated. Are you fucking kidding me? Their First Amendment rights were violated. Welcome to America, guys. Welcome to the Department of Education, because they have a say as well. Get with the fucking program. You know, it's not like I was out there getting a lawyer when I was like in middle school and high school, when people such as myself were being hated on all the time and were pretty much oppressed through the religious card in our government. How do you think I'm supposed to feel? How do you think the millions of other LGBT feel right now? So just let that sink in for a second. Cal Poly Athletic Director Don Oberhelman told the Tribune that the university can choose to rescind scholarships and financial aid for actions that could cause embarrassment to the school. The Modesto Police Department may file a misdemeanor battery charge against Harmon for an incident after the protest where he allegedly shoved a man into a tree. There's also a video, and I will play that.
Send their asses back! Yeah! What about your ankle balls?
If you guys want to know what I say, it's called a fucking consequence, okay? Just because we have a president who is full of treason, backed by a party that doesn't even like him, in the same fucking political party, that's also backed by a different section of this political party that's like the alt-right, who are claiming Nazism and nationalism in the same party that advocate for Jews, gays, blacks to be dead and annihilated. So I think this is hilarious. I think this ending's awesome. I don't think they're going to win. I mean, now that we have majority Republican judges sworn in for the next 40 years, I say there's a possibility he could win. Is it logical and ethical? No. But you know what? The LGBT community has been oppressed for about, like hundreds of years from now. This fight with religion and state government and government in general has been fought in the courts since 1890? 1890. And it's 2018 right now, guys. Get real here. I think it's about time we all come together as humans to overthrow our government, because guess what? Our government doesn't give a fuck about us. They need to be prosecuted, just like they're prosecuting all these other fucking people, but they're not prosecuting them, who are altering the Constitution, breaking the Bill of Rights, breaking the Declaration of Independence, and once again, altering the Constitution as we fucking speak. But you know what? This is all I can fucking do, because I don't have any money. Who does? All my savings have been blown out between taxes and prices for everything over the last couple years skyrocketing for necessities. I think this is bullshit. I think it's an awesome ending. I think the kid deserves it. Scholarships nowadays, there's like no money in scholarships anymore. So if you're lucky to even get one, you should be appreciative and you got to be careful with what you put online. I mean, our parents have been telling us this for years. You got to listen to your parents, you know? Your parents are telling you this, your cousins, your friends tell you this while you're growing up. You know, be careful what you put online. Be careful this, be careful that. Just look at the freaking, the creator of, the space movie, with, what's his name? Guardians of the Galaxy. He just got fired from his own fucking production as a director because some post from like 10 years ago on Twitter. Do I feel bad for the guy? No. Am I afraid that the Guardians of the Galaxy next movie is going to be like trashy? Yeah. But I'm not going to love the guy because he was a piece of shit. If you're going to post something like that, you got to delete it, especially in this time. You got to be careful what you put online, guys. Like, seriously, you have to. My parents taught me not to put things like sex, drug-related, alcohol-related, even though it's legal. Anything that reveals your life in a crazy manner, you should not post it. Keep it to your fucking self and do yourself a favor. Well, it's just this country's getting unreal. It really is. I'm telling you guys, as soon as I start making living wage, California or Canada is where I'll be. So, but right now, for now, it's New England, Northern Connecticut, and Massachusetts. It's where I frequent and where I live. So, I love you guys. I hope you have a great weekend, and thank you for listening. I want to thank the Darker Side podcast. I want to thank Getting Lost in the Forest. I want to thank the DCP Network. I want to thank everyone who's really been pushing me to do these episodes, because this podcast means a lot to me, and you guys mean a lot to me, and us humans and Americans mean a lot to me. You know, I think I have a bigger heart than our government does, and our government ever will. This country needs reform in many ways. I think we need to become more of a socialistic democracy, progressive democracy. I don't know how to fucking label it. But we really need to stray away from this two-party system before things get out of hand, because it's only a matter of time before our market crashes and we all pay for it. So, love you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Man, I'm tired like an empty lighter. I should go and sleep again. Time ticks on my mind's at a loss, so I put up flyers for my conscience, because I'm trapped in systematic oppression, clouding the minds. Now we're killing other humans. Retaliation is far from imminent. We're created equal, but we get treated differently by skin pigment. Then some pass it to the kin. The world's imaginary like a dream, call it a figment of our imagination. I'm feeling mentally ill and my brain flow looks nauseous. Fever heavy with crowded blotches, like mosh pits. While the devil's watching. I was never once called a liar, that was never the option. Energy blown like a tire that's under pressure like a 6-foot whole confidence boxing. My demons are claustrophobic, like walls and cockroaches. I reach over towards the alarm clock thinking I can approach it, but I accidentally reach for my pad and pen next to my liquor bottles to free my mind like I don't need a towel. You don't know me well enough, I could say a whole mouthful. I should go on an adventure, but I doubt I'll go anywhere. I sent out guest invitations, but like always, there's never an answer. My bed is my happy place, that's why I spend trying to sleep the days, a way to erase the toxic waste. Guess you could say it's been one of those long nights again, like bikers going full throttle, crashing in the sand. Dirty sins cannot be cleansed or rinsed. I'm technical like a new model, but condition is mint. My mind is feeling evicted like camping outdoors in a tent. Up all night like I'm taking a Asian stance, with the owl shouting at a distance. I need to learn how to float over the ocean while I hold up my mental flaws and pants, so the currents don't latch and claw. Crowd surfing while they shouting I have my doubts, so sometimes positive thoughts don't stand a chance. Shot down but there's no witness. Can you guide me, teach me how to be a man, because I'm here for business. I'm so bent down backwards, I need to invent a backup plan. People need change. People in the world bring out the inner you like a trance. It's not that I can't sleep, I keep thinking negatively. Clouded, faded memories in the trance. I believe words, collect them all, create an art piece to make it dance. I can't grasp the moments that keep me breathing. My head keeps leaking with the if it keeps repeating.
Sceneries without conventional meanings.
Sweaty palms shaking so a sidekick can't do the readings. My eyes are saggy, looking like grocery bags. Overcumbered by the loads, is anyone willing to help? It's up for grabs. They feel heavy, so I should wait for a Spanish taxi or cab. Life is not fair until you have to be forward and pay the cash. I need a day that it's only for me relaxing. Maybe open up a storage unit where I could store my thoughtful stashing. It's like America tries to keep our voices sedated. I won't filter my language because all of you hate it. I will speak my mind, release it of its anguish. Jar it up and I'll make it track
into a triple-decker sandwich.
And to me that's good enough. Living as a dysfunctional human being, it is tough to find love. Everything about me is numb. Before I was young and quirky, now my heart is forever burning. I'm tired. Sometimes with music I think I should retire. The reason I make fire is because of my fucked up brain wire. Sparking actively, which makes me a poet and a writer.